Can you get through fire together? That's a really important question.
Theta-driven response covers enter the THETASPHERE. How is your team tracking on this thought? Do we know each other well enough for when shit hits the fan? GARRY TAN founded the Initialize, a VC fund, and was the earliest investor in startups worth more than $100 billion. He believes tournaments are everywhere in life, and the sooner you can identify them, the better you can compete.
Here's what a great team looks like. There's positive and supportive communication. There's alignment of goals, meaning they want the same things and they can return to that. And as a result, you can resolve problems quickly. There's strong support of one another and very little blame. And in the end, what that results in is that people put the interests of the group way ahead of the individual. When you're part of a team like that, it's amazing. It's really life-changing. And this is why Mark Suster talks a lot about investing in lines, not dots. In it, he says, when you start out, an investor sees you as a single reference point. There's no prior observation, so there's no way to tell what your trajectory is. But over time, clearly you can see a line. You can see a trajectory on where teams are going. One of the first things we asked about teams of co-founders at Y Combinator is, did you know each other for a long time? Have you worked together before? What kind of projects have you worked on together? If things go bad at a startup, and they always do, nothing is perfect, it's important that the founders have something other than just the startup keeping the people together. Otherwise, the first hiccup will almost always be the last. One of the best litmus tests of this is, do you feel like you know your co-founders the way you would on a really long backpacking trip, one where things go wrong? You might be stuck on a mountain, it's raining, it's cold. How are you going to treat each other in that moment? Can you get through fire together? That's a really important question.
Theta-driven response covers enter the THETASPHERE. How is your team tracking on this thought? Do we know each other well enough for when shit hits the fan?